a lot of this section A in paragraph 20 is a rehash of things we already know about the agreement. I would say rather than read it line by line, and the sticklers among you will read it, know this, that escrow instructions sometimes conflict or even explicitly, some I've read, no, maybe not anymore, but I have read them where they explicitly overrode the contract because escrow likes to do things the way they want to do them. Now, is that a bad thing? Actually, I've worked with so many escrow companies and so many escrow officers, and so many are so good and work so hard on difficult deals that I like escrow people. They do a great job. So if I'm a seller or a buyer, my main concern is that escrow, if I'm putting big chunks of money into escrow or meaningful amounts of money to me, I want to make sure it's safe. And I might find out that, at least in the deals where I've checked on money, the big chunks of money are in control of the title company, and escrow's just in charge of maybe the deposit and the smaller amounts of money. And so I like to have title be a really big company that's publicly traded that I'm not really that worried about going under. And I do like to check out the finances when a lot of my money is involved or my client's money is involved. So that's one thing. You can talk about the security of your money and maybe not get so worked up. This is weird. I'm a lawyer. Never mind. Do your best. Make sure you're happy with the terms. If you're not happy with the terms, talk about escrow, changing them. That's what I'm supposed to tell you as a lawyer. I'm telling you as a person who's done a lot of escrows, maybe you just want to work with an escrow that you're comfortable with, that you've worked with before, and that if there are issues, they sometimes, because you've worked with them so many times, they want to continue to work with you and please you when they get the job done. They also work on getting deals closed when sometimes lenders are problematic. So escrow does a lot of hard work. And know that, let's see, I wanted to go over, I've run into D and E, so let me just read this. Upon receipt, escrow shall provide seller and buyer verification of buyer deposit fund. That's important when you're a seller. You want to make sure that the buyer is starting to follow through on their contract, and it's good that, and escrow almost always does, notifies you of the arrival of the funds. And if you don't have one of those, maybe call up escrow and say, hey, we haven't gotten it yet. And copy of any amendment, and there are escrow amendments because sometimes the contracts change. Maybe the buyer's waiving some inspections or repairs or something, and escrow can frequently draft up amendments that change those things. Read those amendments carefully just to make sure you're happy with them. Maybe have someone check them like an attorney. Thanks. We'll be covering 21 next.